Good morning. We're looking this morning at 2 Timothy 3, verse 14. But as for you, Paul says to Timothy, continue in what you have learned and have firmly believed, knowing from whom you learned it. Continue in what you've learned and have firmly believed, knowing from whom you learned it. Now remember, in the first portion of this little letter, Paul pointed out the heritage of faith that Timothy had. And here he comes back to revisit that a little bit and reminds him that he can have confidence because he knows from whom he learned it. There's something to be said here about this multi-generational faithfulness and family faith. That as young people grow up and they become adults, one of the things that they should be looking at is the lifestyle of their parents and thinking about the kind of life they have. And that puts a certain pressure on a mom and a dad, and it's an appropriate pressure. Does my life look like the kind of life that I would want to offer to my child? Do I want them to mimic my consistency? Do I want them to mimic my faith? Do I want them to see and have my virtue? Or are there things in my life that they should have no desire to have whatsoever? In fact, are there things in my life that would make them wonder from whom they learned it and therefore make them question the tenets of that faith? So this text is a good kind of sideways reminder about how our lives need to match up with what we say and what we speak and how we happen to our doctrine, because we're sharing doctrine with family, whether it be our kids, our grandkids, other extended family. And as they look at us, do they see something that matches? Can they look and could somebody say to them, you know what, you should trust the faith, you should trust doctrine, because you know from whom you learned it. Well, that's a check to me in my walk. And may it be a check to you in your walk today. May the Lord bless you. Have a wonderful day.